Missing someone. Love with all your heart. Missing someone. Love with heart.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am going to be going to a Japanese head spa today, and I am super excited because I have heard that Japanese head spas are like the best, and I'm just really intrigued to see what it's all about. Apparently these sessions are at least an hour, and you can even book I think up to like 6 hours or something. I found two that I wanted to try out in Japan, and some of these you need like months in advance of a reservation, so I'm very excited to go. I've waited months to be here and experience what they have to offer, and I'm just curious what's going to be going on for like what they could possibly be doing for a few hours during a head spa treatment. But basically what the treatment is going to entail is that they're going to analyze my scalp, see how it is, and do a treatment based off of the health of my scalp. And honestly, since I've been traveling, my scalp has been very dry and itchy. The weather here has been kind of cold, dry, and rainy. Today, thankfully, is actually kind of sunny, which is really nice, but my scalp, I can definitely feel it's very dry, and I want to see what it's going to feel like after the treatment. I'm just so excited, and yeah, I just wanted to take you guys along, so let's go. So Japan is incredibly foreign friendly, so even if you don't speak Japanese, almost everything is in English and super easy to understand, making it a breeze to get around. The public transportation system is also fantastic. You can easily navigate using Google Maps, and the trains are super efficient, making travel within the cities a piece of cake. I also love how walkable Japan is, especially around the train stations. Everything is just so clean, well maintained, and makes exploring even more enjoyable. So the first head spa that I am going to travel to is the Coco Headspa, and I discovered this specific head spa from a YouTube video actually. The YouTube channel is called ASMR Twix, and this girl goes and shows her whole experience on this head spa. And what caught my eye was in her video she explained that it took her like a few months to get an appointment with this girl, and so I was instantly intrigued and couldn't wait to book an appointment. Booking an appointment was actually very easy. I just DM'd Coco Headspa on Instagram, and she was able to schedule me within a few months. I want to say I booked at least 3 months in advance for this one, but let me tell you guys, it was worth the wait because the whole experience was literally amazing. Before even arriving to the appointment, she made sure to confirm I was coming and gave super clear instructions on how to get there, so it was super easy to find. And as soon as I arrived, she greeted me with a warm scented towel, which smelled amazing, just to kind of feel a little bit more freshened up before she began her service. So before we started the service, she went in and started to analyze my scalp. She had asked me when my last shampoo was. It had been about 2 days since my last shampoo, and you know, as she was going through my scalp, she could tell that I was tired, which was really funny. She said that my scalp color was more on the brown side, which I thought was very interesting, that she could tell that I was tired, but I mean, that was expected because I had been traveling, and I traveled from California to Japan, and so jet lag was probably catching up to me by now. And the other thing that she noticed was that my scalp does get itchy. She said that it was pink, indicating that it was dry and had poor blood circulation. And she was explaining to me that a healthy scalp would usually be more of a white color. And then she said that my ends definitely needed some moisture, so we were going to focus more on some moisture products for the ends of my hair. So after analyzing my scalp, she went into now describe to me what service I had booked for, and I thought this was interesting because she had a booklet that explained what she was going to be doing. So I booked the carbonated spring, and this was a cleansing massage. I booked for 110 minutes, and then this is what the service consisted of. So it was aroma, body massage, the scalp cleansing gel massage, shampoo, rinse, and then another shampoo. And honestly guys, this whole process was amazing. I feel like she really took the time to clean my scalp, but also make the whole experience very relaxing. I also got to choose out my own essential oils type of scent that I would like during the service, which was really cool. There were a few different ones that I was kind of torn between, but I ended up choosing the Dream, and Dream was actually very relaxing. I feel like it was such a calming scent. So this was the room where she does the whole head spa experience. This is kind of a bed where it reclines into the wash bowl, and this was just one of the hair tools that she was showing me that she was going to help massage my scalp with. I didn't record while I was doing the whole treatment because she had something over my eyes to help me relax, but after the whole thing, she had a drink menu for me where I could choose which refreshment I wanted after the whole experience. So once the massage part was all done, she took me back to brush me out and then started the carbonated spring treatment, and this was really cooling and it just felt like a bunch of like pops on my head. I don't know how else to explain it, but it was very relaxing. So overall, my whole experience was absolutely incredible. I loved everything about it. I feel like if you're traveling to Japan, I would definitely check out Coco Headspa. If I'm ever back in town, I would definitely do it again. And I feel like even though she did address my scalp concerns, the whole thing was just super nice because it included a full body massage, which I was not expecting at all. But you can see by this video, I was really so relaxed after the whole thing because I could barely keep my eyes open by the end of it, and it just felt really nice, especially when you're traveling. It was such a great way to start my trip in Japan, and overall I feel like my scalp did feel a lot better afterwards. This is what my hair looked like after the scalp treatment and moisture treatment on the ends, and honestly my hair felt super healthy and I absolutely loved it. So the next head spa that I decided to visit to was the Mojo Headspa, and this head spa was different in many ways. I feel like this one felt a little more high-tech because she had this device that actually could see my scalp and how clean or healthy it was. So this is just kind of a close-up of my scalp and what it was looking like. She told me overall my scalp was pretty clean and healthy, and it was probably because earlier that week I did go and have that treatment with the other head spa. But the differences with this head spa treatment was that she mostly focused on the scalp and really the just like health of the scalp. We did more scalp treatments on this service, and she actually did not do any type of body massage. Everything was just mostly focused on the scalp. She did let me choose my special aroma that I would be smelling during the whole service, which was nice, and she had a few different selections that were absolutely amazing. And then this was her spa setup. So her chair also reclined into her bowl and everything was very comfortable. She even gave me like a blanket to stay warm, and I absolutely love the simplicity of her whole suite. So after the whole treatment, she analyzed my scalp again, and you can actually see that my scalp does look a little bit cleaner from before, which was very nice. And then after analyzing my scalp and making sure that everything looked good, she went ahead and styled my hair, did a blowout, and did some curls. I did particularly like the end of the service because I really did love the way that she styled my hair. The other head spa, she just did a beautiful sleek blow dry, but this one she was able to curl my hair, which I loved. I actually loved watching her curl my hair because it was a little bit different from the way that I would normally curl my hair, but I honestly ended up loving the way that she did it. It was just very soft and effortless, and I feel like I'll definitely start curling my hair occasionally just the way that she did because it just looked very soft and just kind of framed my face and everything so well in the end. So overall, I loved both head spas. I will say that this second head spa was approximately $80 and the first head spa experience was approximately 170 US dollars. And I would say that they were both pretty different. This one was on the cheaper side, but she mostly focused on massaging the scalp. As far as the time, I would say both were around the same time, about like an hour and a half or so. And I will say that they both are worth it, even though the other head spa was about double the price. I do see why, because she did more of a massage all over the body and not just the head, but this specific one mostly focused on just massaging the head and doing a scalp treatment. So I totally understand the price point and price difference as far as what was done, and I totally feel like they were both worth it. Just depends on what you're kind of looking for within your head spa experience. So here's what my hair looked like after the whole service of her blow drying and doing the scalp massage and curls, and I absolutely love the way that my hair felt and smelled at this point. So pretty. I love it. Alrighty guys, that is it for this week's video. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in, and as always, I will talk to you guys next week.